Her Majesty the Queen's funeral is over. Some people were respectful. Some people took advantage of the situation. And some people turned it into a political debate. Oh, and the US President Joe Biden was simply a spoiled, privileged, and demanding child. Yes, Joe Biden, the beacon of Greenpeace and green crap and net zero, and you have to change your lifestyle, but I'm fine because I'm president, came to London. Like many other world leaders, presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens, everybody came to pay respect, to attend the funeral of Her Majesty. And so, for various reasons, for national security reasons, for the security of the actual world leaders and the whole order of the funeral on the day, they decided, London decided to merge all the world leaders with a number of coaches and buses and everything to put them all there to attend together. Well, one person is above everybody else. That's Joe Biden. Yeah, by the way. Joe Biden, who decided to say, well, I'm not going to hang out with other plebs, other world leaders. I'm almost as good as a king, even though I'm just the president. And he decided to basically say, well, you have to treat me differently, Charles. He essentially went to King Charles and the family and said, well, I'm not going to follow your protocol. I'm going to bring millions and millions of my own cars. The motorcade of the presidency, all of them came. I'm just going to show you this clip in case you didn't see it. Just count the number of cars that you see in this video. Oh yeah, that keeps going, by the way, for another few seconds. There's so many cars, so many of their personnel. This is very much in favor of net zero, isn't it? Very much pro-environment, but also in terms of just security and the public order, it got worse because these guys went to central London the next morning and completely caused chaos with traffic. Yeah, somebody should have told the US Democrats and presidency that the roads in London were not built for your motorcade and your beast and all the massive cars that you brought with everybody. You get stuck. You surprised why you got stuck? That's why. He also demanded a special treatment when it comes to where to sit and how much access he's going to have to the king, to the prime minister and everything else. You do realize the next day you guys are all going to hang out at the UN in New York. Today, Liz Truss and everybody have gone essentially with Macron to the United Nations for the official summit. I don't understand why Joe Biden and the Americans always have to be treated differently, in a special manner. If I were any other world leader, I would be absolutely angered. Especially if you're from the Commonwealth. This funeral was for the Commonwealth. She was the head of state for those countries, not for America. If you guys want to join the Commonwealth, then you can apply. Yeah, and we could consider, and you could actually have a stable country maybe for once in decades and decades. There's nothing against all the good Americans watching this. The problem is your establishment, as you guys know. We're going to come back every half an hour throughout the day today. We have a lot of news updates from what's happened in Leicester to what's happened in Brighton and what's going on in number 10 Downing Street in the swamp of the establishment. It's absolutely chaotic these days. But subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.